Good morning, ladies. I am coming to you this morning early. I just decided to jump on. I'm not dusting myself up, dolling myself up for today's call. You're just coming to me with coffee in the morning. So as I was sitting there drinking my coffee, I was just having all of these downloads come through and all of this beautiful wisdom that I just wanted to capture and put into this beautiful community, and just be able to drop in and give you some beautiful guidance this morning, really around how you may be blocking yourself from receiving love on an energetic and physical level. A lot of the work that I do obviously is talking about the energy of relationships and dropping out of the mind into the heart space. But this morning, I really want to talk even deeper about how our bodies are such a channel for actually receiving the frequency of energy, and how we can actually, if we're not aware of it, we can be blocking ourselves subconsciously from actually receiving what is meant to be coming through and flowing. So the whole concept of relaxing into love, it's beautiful. I was posting this into my other group, the main public group, about what does it mean to actually relax into love, right? And I was getting so many beautiful responses of, getting out of the mind, not focusing on, controlling things, really just listening to my intuition. A lot of people are saying just being able to actually relax in their bodies and feel safe, and feel at peace, right? In themselves, feeling authentic in themselves. These are such beautiful, beautiful reflections of the exact concept that I have here that encompasses relax into love. That's exactly it. It is about being able to really feel energetically, physically, emotionally safe in ourselves, and then be able to expand out that energy to others and feel into how is my energy able to ripple out so that other people can feel it, and how can I actually be an open channel to receive love that is meant for me, right? While also filtering out distortions and negative energy that is trying to come at me, to be able to reflect that out and bounce that back. It's almost like having this golden orb of protection around you, so that you're only receiving it in and transmitting it out, right? And just filtering out the rest. So obviously that's like a beautiful concept. In the everyday practicality of it, it doesn't always work out that way, right? And it takes practice and it takes a lot of intention. And that's why each of you are in this group and continuing to show up and do the work, because you want to be able to create that space of peace in yourself. And I love seeing all the beauty that has come through from all the ladies in here, that this works. It really, really does work. So how may you be actually still subconsciously sabotaging the love that is trying to come towards you? That's what I really want to dive in on today. And really, when I think about my own experience, because I always have to tap it back into my experience, right? I really pride myself in leading from the front and being an example for each of you. And I can literally feel a difference in my energy when I am in a place of the over-functioning, doing, controlling, strategizing, trying to make things happen. Whereas when I'm in the place of fully relaxing and trusting and surrendering and being in that place of flow, right? The leaning forward energy versus the leaning back energy. And it's really, really easy to be in the leaning forward energy, because that's where our mind lives and that's where we want to be, right? We want to be in that place of feeling like we have an active control in our experience and what's happening and what we're creating and what we're accomplishing, right? And what we're manifesting. However, when it comes to actually manifesting what we want, and especially in the category of relationships, right, where we can't just go and make 20 phone calls and, I don't know, I'm just thinking about my old sales metrics days. You make 20 phone calls and you talk to 5 people and you make 1 sale, right? It's not that tangible of an outcome. When it's something as elusive as relationships, we really have to come back down into how is our energy feeling when we are thinking about this other person, or when we're surrounding ourselves in groups of people, right? Because what can happen is, even if on the surface level, our mind is saying, yes, I'm open, I'm ready for love, I want a partner, I want a relationship, I've got my vision, I've got my whole, articulated bullet point list of all the things I'm looking for, right? When we actually get out there into the world of meeting people, we can tend to kind of like close up, right? It's almost like, if you can imagine every pore in your body being this like activated cell that can either be on or off. When we are safe in our own confines of our own space, we allow ourselves to open, right? Like a flower, like we're open, we can be present, we can feel safe, we can feel actually relaxed. Like imagine yourself when you are the most relaxed, right? Like in a bathtub, just fully relaxed in the bathtub. You can take that huge, big, deep breath. You can let yourself just feel like that beautiful drop in of peace, right? There's nothing that's going to come in and distract you. There's nothing that's going to come attack you. Like you can literally let every cell in your body relax, right? Now contrast that feeling with being in a new relationship with a man that you're really excited about, but you don't know how it's going to go, right? What ends up happening? It's like our whole body gets tense, it gets nervous, it gets tight, it starts to constrict, right? Our heart wants to protect itself and close a little bit. Notice the difference in the feelings of these two things, the bath time experience versus the being surrounded in a new environment with new people, right? What we want to aim to do is to start to bring that essence, the bath time essence, into how we are when we are surrounded by all of these new encounters and new relationships and any of those environments that would cause you normally to close up, right? But when we try to actually do that, it gets really, there's like a disconnect, right? It's like, why can't I just be this super relaxed, at peace, trusting goddess, right? That I am in the bathtub when I am in these other environments? Why is it that I feel myself tightening and closing? Usually it's because we don't feel fully comfortable in that environment, right? If you were in the bath, let's go back to the bathroom example. If you were in the bath, because I've had this experience lately, you're trying to relax, you're trying to be open, and then your phone starts buzzing, right? Or the baby starts crying, or your dog starts barking, or someone calls to you and needs something, right? You can't actually get into that place of relaxing. You can't drop into that ease and that flow that allows you to be reminded of all the beauty and the peace and everything that is meant for you, right? It can just feel like you're trying to relax, you're trying to relax, you're trying to relax. The bathwater feels nice, but you're still in your mind, you're still overthinking, you're still waiting for something to call you forward or call your attention, right? Or distract you. This is what happens when we are usually in that phase of wanting to deepen into a relationship with a partner, but we're not fully able or willing to drop into that space, right? So we may be acting relaxed, we may be having a few glasses of wine and feeling all like relaxed, but our hearts and our deep energetic body is still a little bit on edge. It's still tense. It's still waiting for something to go wrong, right? It's still waiting for something to snap it out of that peace and that relaxed calm. So the question is, can you really let yourself drop into that place, first off, in a space that does feel safe and beautiful and easy, like the bath? I'm realizing I did not even brush my hair this morning. Sorry, ladies. I'm just fully in it. One, can you actually get to that space in yourself when you are in the safety of your own home, right? And in the safety and peace of your own space, and making sure that you are giving yourself that time and space to really feel into that energetic body of like, really, really relaxing, letting yourself be at peace. And then two, can you start to bring that energy into environments where normally you would tense up and close? And so that's the first part. And then the second part is asking yourself, why? Why is it that do I feel the need to tense up and close? Why do I feel unsafe physically or emotionally or spiritually in this experience? Right. And this is really the deep dive, the question that's going to help unlock and be able to open you so that you can breathe into it and breathe through it and actually start creating a new paradigm of how you show up with your energy, right? Because the underlying energy is everything, right? So I want to take a second to pause and have my coffee. So if you're having this reaction, and I'm just going to use the example of like dating in a new relationship, because that's usually when our brains and our minds just go on overdrive and we start overthinking everything. And we start stressing out about everything. We don't feel relaxed. We don't feel like we can just really be our authentic self. In those moments, you can apply this to anything. Yeah. In those moments, why is it that you're feeling that way? What is it that's causing you to feel like you can't relax into this experience? Right? What is it that's making you feel tight and constricted? Is it a past set of experiences that you've had where you haven't been able to feel emotionally safe in a partnership, in a relationship? Is it something of you just feeling really nervous and anxious about how he's going to perceive you and what he's thinking, and just like letting yourself just get into that place of overthinking, right? Is it something where you physically don't feel safe, like you are in an environment where your body can't relax, right? Giving yourself this chance to really drop in and ask yourself this deeper question is going to really give you this opportunity to explore and figure out, how can I shift this, and what can I give? What do I need to give myself to be able to change this experience? Because our bodies are so incredibly powerful, right? They are such a huge part of our whole connected trifecta, right? The trilogy that make us who we are. We have our mind, we have our body, and we have our soul, the three parts of ourselves. So if we are giving attention to the mind and we're giving attention to the spirit, but we're lacking attention to the body, we are missing out on being fully aligned in ourselves. So we really do need to daily check in with our body and say, ooh, body, how are you doing today, right? How are you feeling today? Let me connect with you. Let me just really drop in for a second and just feel, how are you feeling today? Where is there any tightness or constriction in the body? And being able to give yourself that moment to love on your body and breathe through any constriction and listen to your body. Your body is trying to communicate with you in so many different ways. It's trying to communicate with you if you're not eating well, right? Your stomach will start to feel sick. It's like, hey, we need better nutrients. Please give us better nutrients so we don't feel sick, right? It'll feel, for me, my muscles get really antsy and like agitated if I don't exercise enough. So it'll like just feel really like antsy, saying, hey, we need to move our body. We need to use these muscles. Otherwise, they're going to atrophy and go away, right? Or it could be something that's an energetic block that's saying, I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling tight. I'm feeling unsafe. And not just pushing that to the side and trying to get through the experience, but really honoring how your body's feeling and letting that be the indicator that something needs to be loved on and supported and healed or adjusted or fixed or pivoted, right? So I know for myself that whenever I get into that place where the body's just starting to feel tight, I can't keep pushing forward. I've done that for so long. And this is the other thing too. Our world is kind of conditioned us, and I hate to keep bagging on our society, but there's a lot of things that could be improved. We have this constant kind of reminder that we need to keep pushing forward and keep like pushing aside things and keep like pushing forward and doing more and achieving more and succeeding more and being more, right? All the time. And that inherently does not allow us to just be able to relax. For so long in my life, I felt like if I wasn't constantly pushing the needle forward and constantly being more productive and more efficient with my time, then I was failing at life. And that's a really exhausting way to live life. It does not allow you to relax at all. And so we need to be able to give ourselves permission to actually relax actually allow ourselves to be in the current moment and let that be enough, right? How many times do we go into the day thinking already that we have so much to do and we have so much that needs to get done, and until we do those things, we're not going to be productive, we're not going to be good, we're not going to have a good day. What if having a good day was literally just being alive and just enjoying and just actually being in the present moment? We don't let ourselves get into that place. So I'm going off on a little tangent here because the coffee's starting to kick in. But my point is that we have to give attention to the body. We have to listen when our body is saying something doesn't feel right, something's feeling tight, something's feeling uncomfortable, right? And ask ourselves that deeper question of what is really going on here? And how do I be able to relax and drop into that really deep, deep place of relaxation like I can feel in the bathtub when I'm moving into these new experiences that usually cause me constriction, right? Or what do I need to do or create or communicate in these circumstances with these other people so that I do feel able to relax, right? So that's really what I wanted to give as a little teaching moment today, is giving yourself the moment this morning to check in with your body. And I want to do a little guided meditation as well this morning. Check in with your body and just really feel into how are you feeling today and every day, doing this for yourself every day. And if you notice any place of constriction, taking some time to journal and explore where that's coming from and how you can release that so that you can be able to drop back into that place of ease and peace. Because when we do that, that's what opens up the channels. That's what allows all the pores and all the cells in our body to activate and come back online and expand. I want you to imagine your body like filled with golden cells of light, right? And any place that there's constriction is a place of darkness and tightness and blocking what is meant to be received. And so that's really what I want you to be able to start to intentionally turn back on, is opening up these channels, opening up these cellular portals of light so that you can be a full body receptive channel to everything that you're ready to receive and everything that's meant for you and everything that is coming for you. So with that, I'm going to just allow you to close your eyes and let's drop into a nice little morning meditation. I'm just going to take a second to connect to the breath. Just giving your heart that space to breathe. Maybe focusing your eyes in between that place in your forehead, rolling them in and up. And letting yourself release with a big sigh. Breathing in. And a big sigh. Doing this a few more times, breathing in. Good, one more time. And as we continue to breathe, I want you to just feel how it feels to breathe with ease. Whole body breaths, breathing in and out. How relaxing this feels. How good this feels. How beautiful it is that our body just naturally does this. Like the ebb and flow of an ocean, washing in and out. Here to rinse our souls with every in-breath and wash away any tightness, any tension, any stresses. Feeling the muscles in your body just slowly begin to just drop down and relax. Bringing attention first to the top of your head, your crown chakra, allowing it to really begin to get heavy and relax and open. Imagining a beautiful beacon of white light shining right out of your head, connecting you to the heavens and rooting you down to the earth. Beginning to bring that attention down your core, down your eyelids, letting your eyelids get heavy, letting your cheekbones relax, letting your jaw relax, letting your throat relax, letting your shoulders drop down and get heavy. Letting your chest begin to soften. Taking a big deep breath into your rib cage, into your heart, and opening it up. Giving yourself this beautiful space of peace and calm. Following that beautiful, relaxing energy down your solar plexus into your belly, letting your belly hang out. There's no need to keep it tight right now. Letting your entire top torso just drop into a beautiful place of deep heaviness. Following that beautiful, relaxing energy down through your root chakra, relaxing your pelvic floor, moving down your legs, softening those quad muscles, feeling them just melt into the chair. Relaxing your calves, your knees and your ankles, and letting that beautiful calming energy just root down through the soles of your feet into the earth, connecting you to Mother Earth. Allowing yourself to fully feel this tranquility. And if the mind starts to think and wander of what you need to do today, just let it go, knowing that this is more important than anything on your to-do list. Dropping down, letting your eyes get heavy, falling into the dark abyss. Allowing yourself to feel truly at peace. In this moment, you are complete. You do not need to be anything. You do not need to do anything. You simply are. You simply exist. Taking a second to breathe into that space of just being. does it feel to be? Now taking a second to scan throughout your body, feeling into any spaces that might feel tight or constricted. Bringing your attention there, allowing yourself to feel it, and then intentionally sending it love, asking if there is a message to be uncovered. Why is this area feeling tight? What does it need? Imagining your entire body as a shimmering body of golden cells of light, and bringing that loving light to this area, acknowledging the message, and now sending light to all of that area that is tight and tense, letting it open up gently. Breathing into that space, gently bringing more love and more light, and acknowledging it, that you will take care of this. That it doesn't need to stay tight, that you will fix whatever needs to be adjusted so that you can stay at peace. Coming back into that place in your heart with the breath, breathing a big deep breath in and releasing. And now coming into a place of gratitude, allowing yourself to smile, knowing that life is meant to be easy. Life is meant to flow. And although there might be challenges that don't feel easy, when we give ourselves this space, we are always guided through that challenge with flow that allows it to feel easeful. But we have to come into this space of energy for things to be able to flow through the challenges, to flow through the uncomfortability. Breathing into this place of ease, letting it wash over your entire body. And coming into a place of one thing that you are grateful for today. And just letting that feeling wash over you. Feeling into that beautiful love and joy that this thing that you are grateful for brings you. Just really soaking up that beautiful energy of gratitude. Now speaking to yourself. I love you. I appreciate you. You're doing the best job that you can. This all doesn't need to be solved today. Whatever is bothering me, whatever is causing me to feel tight, I acknowledge and I release, knowing that with time, with divine time, it will all be sorted and solved. That I do not need to figure this out with my mind. I get to allow myself to flow through this with my heart. Now asking for guidance and support from our angels. Dear angels, help for me to come back into a place of flow and ease. Help me to trust and know that I am so supported and that I don't have to do this alone. Help me to drop back into that place of peace in all aspects of my day so that I can truly open myself up to breathe and smile in a place of peace and joy and receive all the love that is meant for me. And with that, just taking a big deep breath and coming back when you're ready. Thank you all for joining me in that beautiful meditation. I know I feel a lot more centered this morning as well, even just giving myself that time. And I hope that this was helpful for you as well. And just remember that we get to create the experience that we want to have. And that experience starts with the energy we choose to step into with every day. So what is the energy that you want to step into the day with? Is it coming from a place of to-do lists, or is it coming from a place of grounded centeredness in our heart? I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll talk with you soon.